The company's impact through its CSR strategy and initiatives on the triple bottom line are communicated to the external as well as internal stakeholders by generating CSR reports, also known as sustainability reports, non-financial reports, or corporate citizenship reports. Many companies also generate their annual reports and CSR reports in conjunction. While the annual report covers operating and financial performance, a CSR report details the company's performance against specific environmental, economic, and social goals or metrics. The report also covers the role sustainability plays in the overall strategic direction. This lesson explores the issues related with the topic and enlightens us on the same. After studying this lesson, we would be able to understand the importance and benefits of reporting, formats of CSR communication and reporting, and the composition and nature of the reporting team. CSR reporting is one of the anchors that enable a company to succeed as a high-performance organization. The process provides the hindsight, insight, and foresight to understand stakeholders' expectations, make decisions that position the company to meet their needs, and marshal their resources effectively to help meet evolving global challenges. Companies produce a corporate sustainability report for multiple reasons, such as providing information about challenges and achievements to shareholders, employees, the public, and other stakeholders, having an internal commitment to environmental and social responsibility, taking reporting as a marketing tool, associating the company with sound environmental management and sustainable activities, having a purpose of tracking progress on integration of sustainability principle into company planning and programs, taking first steps towards doing things in a more sustainable way, and in case when a successful pilot project persuades decision makers to take the initiative company-wide, and a commitment to remain competitive while becoming a world leader in sustainability. CSR should be reported to both internal and external stakeholders comprising of employees, board of directors, local and global investors, suppliers, current and potential consumers, government, public and private organizations, NGOs, media, and so on of the company. It is critical to sell CSR relationships to both internal as well as external stakeholders, and hence a strong cover theme and design can set the tone for the report and or convey a key message and encourage potential readers to open the report and learn more about the company. To be truly meaningful, reporting on corporate responsibility or sustainability performance must be done with clarity, candor, and effective design. Increasing global companies are using triple bottom line reporting or TBLR for formulating such reports. Companies use global reporting initiatives or GRI indexes or formats. TBLR integrates information throughout all business processes and encourages the measurement, management, and communication of environmental, social, and economic results on an equal basis. Ultimately, whatever patterns of reporting is adopted, readers want to see an honest and forthright discussion of how strongly CSR is embedded. What are the benefits of CSR to the company? Where does CSR fit with the overall corporate strategy? And what challenges has the company been facing? Let us discuss some of them. The content of a CSR report comprise of the corporate context, stakeholder engagement, performance and assurance, and validation. Effective CSR practices and reporting must be placed within the context of a company's business activities, geographic footprints, operating performance, financial strength, and corporate goals. This allows stakeholders to understand the context in which CSR policies and strategies have been developed, as well as how CSR impact operating and financial strategies. CSR reporting is a dialogue between a company and its stakeholders. An effective message to stakeholders should convince all those affected by companies' operations that their concerns are understood and being addressed. Therefore, the report should identify the company's stakeholders and explain how it approaches and manages stakeholders' engagement. Coming on to performance. Committing to sustainability and corporate social responsibility means adherence to a set of external and self-imposed standards of performance, as well as policies, procedures, systems, and structures that ensure those standards are met. This framework should report information on codes of conduct for employees, management, directors, and suppliers, external economies, environmental and social charters, principles or guidelines to which the company subscribes, governance structure and responsibilities, corporate and community committees, etc. Performance is demonstrated by key performance indicators or KPIs, and information on performance should include both achievements and underachievements. Assurance adds another level of credibility by providing an opinion of the company's CSR reports. Companies should tailor their approach to establish the credibility of its reports through external verifications. The assurance statements of the report should explain the scope of the review as well as the assurance methodology. Being strategic and targeted will improve CSR communication as well as readership of CSR reports. The CSR communication and report can be made interesting by using a variety of communication devices and tactics to keep the stakeholders informed and engaged. The table shown here lists various formats of CSR communication and reporting patterns adopted by various companies with their internal and external stakeholders. CSR reports must be documented by the CSR team headed by a senior executive like Senior VP, CEO or Company Director, and ideally must include representatives from both the corporate policy and operational divisions. Geographical representations as well as representation from different divisions greatly increase the probability of the report having internal and external value. Let us check our progress by discussing whether the following are right or wrong. A good CSR report provides valuable and partial information about the CSR activity. A good CSR report provides valuable and partial information about the CSR activity. CSR should be reported to both external and internal stakeholders. CSR should be reported to both external and internal stakeholders. The CSR should explain level and management of stakeholder engagement. The CSR should explain level and management of stakeholder engagement. CSR report include company's financial and operating performance also. CSR report include company's financial and operating performance also. Now let's check whether the answers that we discussed were right or not. A good CSR report provides valuable and partial information about the CSR activities. The statement is wrong. CSR should be reported to both external and internal stakeholders. This is absolutely right. The CSR should explain level and management of stakeholder engagement. This is also right. CSR report includes company's financial and operating performance also. The statement is wrong. Now let us give a brief revision of what we've done till so far. Transparency about what the company does, why and how it does is a fundamental principle of responsible business. CSR reports, in addition to environmental performance of the organization, also report on most important organizational social issues and non-financial key performance indicators. A thorough CSR report describes every element of a company's CSR framework, the extent to which each element has been implemented, recent changes made and anticipated improvement. The report provides valuable and impartial information to allow stakeholders, including investors, to assess a company's CSR strategy and their current and future performance. The most popular formats of CSR reporting are based on TBLR and GRI guidelines. Thank you.